Hello, it's Tuesday the 25th of April and it's one of those spring days. Well, the weather doesn't know what it wants to do with itself. One minute it's warm and it's sunny with blue skies, and the next we've got hailstones. We even had a little bit of snow as well today. However, makes me feel jolly pleased that I'm inside with a cup of tea, trusty cup of tea, and staying warm and dry. And as soon as it stops, I will go back outside and finish the task I was doing with the chickens. Yesterday, our tree surgeon very kindly dropped off another trailer load of wood chippings for us. So, as you can see, that was the oldest pile, and then that one, and now this one. We've actually got enough wood chippings now to start our project in this area here. This is it's like a mini orchard. It's our front garden really. So my plan is, because the ground is incredibly uneven and it's very full of weeds and it's very poor quality soil, we're starting to spread out the wood chippings from the pile. So the piles are here. That's sort of the piles, and so we're spreading them across. Now this area is part of the shrubbery and it has weed suppressing membrane under it and shrubs planted through that. This area hasn't got any weed suppressing membrane because what we plan to do is put down the 6 to 8 inches of wood chippings going from there across and all the way over as much as we can. Now we're not going to spread them thinly, we'd rather leave the grass and have on one side and have thicker wood chippings, and then just as time goes on we can build it up and build it across. And the reason for this is that it will give us a chance to A, improve the soil over time, B, cut down the amount of mowing that we have to do on a piece of ground that's fairly unproductive, and C, this wood chipping will break down, and in the future if we want to we can then use this as a more productive area, so we can plant shrubs in it, or we can plant strawberries in it, or whatever we want to do with it. So that's the idea. I've asked Mr. J to dump some grass clippings around each of the trees, which he's done, and I just need to pull them away so that they're not actually touching the trunk of the tree, because that will burn it, and then I can cover around that with some of the very well composted wood chippings, and then the ordinary newly dropped off wood chippings on top of that. That should feed these trees and make them happy. So that is the next project that we're beginning to work towards. The blossoms on these apple trees are just delightful. I take so much pleasure in these. Look at them. Pretty, pretty blooms. Isn't nature just a wonderful thing? My view when I'm sitting at this kitchen table is of that front garden. There we go, so out through the patio doors, beyond the patio and the drive, so there's that front garden there. And those are the wood chipping piles. So there, I'm planning to cover it from there to there with wood chippings, and there's enough space there even for us to maybe put the grandchildren's trampoline up in between those trees, and then when lockdown happens next year we can always have some chickens under the trampoline. And that's one of the things I try and do, to always think of a second use for almost everything we do here, so that we're not having to have separate areas or just things that are standalone jobs. Everything can work with something else. So having the chickens, for example, under the trampoline during lockdown means that they could be working the ground and tilling the ground underneath it. They'd really enjoy it, and I'd appreciate that work being done. And for example, when we made the chicken run, I designed it so it would fit over a raised bed, and we could use it to protect the crops from cabbage white butterflies. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the little thumbs up button, leave a comment below, share it on social media, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to be sure not to miss any of my future videos.